What's good, fellas? Welcome to this presentation. This is you get the girl by demonstrating high value. When you approach a girl, what are you demonstrating to her? Are you demonstrating high value, or are you demonstrating low value? Or are you demonstrating no value? What are you demonstrating when you walk up to a girl? Have you ever put yourself in the girl's shoes and imagine you're the girl and a guy walks up to you. And imagine you're a fine girl, like you're attractive. You have men that are always pursuing you left and right, maybe even some celebrities in your DMs. And a guy comes up to you, and he has his head down and he's shaking and he doesn't know his value and he's insecure and he's like, "Hey, beautiful, how you doing?" Now imagine the girl, like she's looking at this dude. Maybe she'll feel sorry for him, so she might be nice. But you don't want a girl feeling sorry for you. You want a girl to pity you and maybe give you a number just because she feels sorry for you. That's not going to go anywhere. If anything, you're just going to end up in the friend zone. So you just have to understand, when you walk up to a woman, you approach a woman, demonstrate that you are a king. And guess what? A king it's not how he dresses. That the king is his character. It's his inner game. It's how he feels about himself. It's his state of mind. It's the way he carries himself. Carry yourself like you are priceless. Carry yourself like royalty. Carry yourself like you have some goddamn self-worth, bruh. Don't carry yourself like a regular dude that's going with emotions, and that's not gonna get no girl, bruh. I mean, if you want a high caliber girl, you want attractive girls, you have to demonstrate high value. Here's another way to look at it. When you approach a girl, she has to feel better after you've approached her than she did before you approached her. You have to make her experience better emotions than what she's currently feeling because of your presence. Right? She's going through her life. It's, things are happening, bullshit's happening, things happen. And then you show up with this great energy, with a smile on your face, with this abundance mentality, knowing that there's so many women out there. So if she doesn't see your value, she is missing out. Do you see the frame that you need to have as a man? It's a certain frame. It's a certain beingness that you need to have when you approach the girl. It's not about what you say and what you do. It's your beingness. It's how you say it, how you do it. If you feel like a king, if you feel like a beast, if you feel like a sexy beast, if you feel like a emperor, if you feel like a whatever, and you walk up to the girl, there's an energy that you're carrying that she's gonna feel. The electricity, right? You ever went up to walked past a girl and you started to feel it because she was so fine? Did you know that we can trigger that in a girl? You know how we do that? Through our character, demonstrating our strength of character, our grounded masculinity. Okay, polarizing grounded masculinity. Demonstrating that you don't give a fuck if she says yes or no. You're just walking up to her because good vibes. Hey, you're an attractive girl. I'm feeling good. I'm just saying hi. Right? No attachment to outcome, bruh. They want the bad boy. Why do they want the bad boy? Because the bad boy, that's his attitude. No attachment to outcome, bruh. He knows he can get women left and right, so he ain't even worried about it. But he's still going to take his shot, because if you don't take no shot, you can't make no shot. So he's still going to take a shot. And that's the mentality. You know what I mean? That's why I say, like, when you go out, you want to talk to everyone, because you don't want to make it all about the woman. Because if you make it all about her, now what are you doing? You're putting her on a pedestal. It's going to fuck with your head. And with your communication, when you communicate to her, she's going to tell that you have her on a pedestal. She's going to see that very clearly. It's going to be very obvious to her, right? Because you're going to be walking on eggshells, trying to say the perfect thing to get her. And, oh, man, I can't make a mistake or else I'm not going to get her. And she's just looking at you like, are you kidding me? Right? You know what I mean? And literally, I mean, you just have to be real with yourself. The only reason you're putting her on a pedestal is because she has a pussy, bro. We just got to be real with ourselves. Okay? You take that away, take away the pussy, make her ugly as fuck. Matter of fact, give her a dick too. Now you don't want her, right? So you're literally giving her value based off of her body. You're objectifying her. How do you feel about that? You're actually not really valuing her as a soul, as a being. You're valuing her off of her body. Something that she didn't even get to choose, by the way. Like, she just got lucky. She just got lucky to happen to be born in a very attractive body. And she knows that. She knows that her body ain't all that. Like, she knows there's dudes that have been with her and got with her and they thought she was fine and all that stuff, and then they got sick of her because her personality wasn't matching up with the body. And so that's what you need to value these women off of, their personality. Yes, okay, yes, your body got my attention at first. That's how it's supposed to be, right? The first you see the body, oh, she looks good, okay? That gets your attention. Now you walk up to her, the frame that you create is, I'm a king. Let's see if you are qualified to be my queen. That's what you communicate from that place. You don't actually say that. You just communicate with that mindset. Because all of this is mindset. All of it is in a game. Okay? So the way you think, the way you feel, that is senior to what you say and what you do. Okay? So you have to have the right mindset. That's what you need to work on. You know, when I talk about grounded masculinity, really what I'm saying there is being a man that knows his character, knows his design, knows his frame, knows his purpose, knows the type of woman he wants, knows the type of relationship he wants, knows the values that he seeks in a woman. So when he communicates to the woman, he's not going to budge. He's not going to shake because he's not unsure. You see, when you approach a woman, you don't know what to say. It's because you're still not whole, bruh. You're still not secure. You got to close these holes. That's how you become a real man, a grounded masculine man. You tighten up. You know, you tighten up your game. You tighten up your mindset. You tighten up your mentality, your way of being. And then once you know who you are, then you can relax. Then you can chill. You know, it's like you want to know who you are, know your character, know your beingness, so then you can relax. The reason why the woman gets you so nervous and shit is because you're insecure. You got to handle that as a man. Don't run away from your insecurities. Look at your insecurities face to face and handle them. Okay? If you're afraid to approach women, work on that, bruh. Don't like overwhelm yourself. Maybe just approach one woman a day. Just start there. You know, that was one thing as a man. I was like, why are guys ignoring this shit? Like, it's not okay for a guy to not be able to approach a woman. That's kind of strange to me. Like, why can't you approach her? Why can't you go up to her and say hi, bruh? That, like, to me, that's unhealthy. Something that says a lot about you as a man. Like, you telling me you're afraid to approach a woman, bruh? And I'm not making fun of that because I used to be that. I used to get choked up. I used to sweat when I talk to a woman. I used to, like I said, I used to go out to the mall and I used to walk around in circles for hours. Hours. I couldn't approach one girl, man. And I was like, fuck, bruh. I need to handle this shit. This is not good. Because the vision of myself, the way I saw myself greater than that. I saw myself as a guy that can approach women. I should be able to. God put women on this earth for men and women to mate. Why can't I approach a woman and be myself? What the hell is going on here? It's because you're not secure in your masculinity. You're not secure in your authentic expression. You don't have that leadership quality. These are qualities you need to develop as a man. Women say, oh, I'm looking for a real man. That's what they mean. They're looking for a man who's in his masculine energy, who's grounded, who can express himself authentically, and who can lead her. She wants a man that can lead her to a better life. But first you have to lead yourself. You have to handle your vibe, handle your energy, handle your mind. Become secure in your beingness. Become secure in your character design. See your life as a video game. I think this is the best way to go about it. See your life as a video game, meaning you are a character in a video game and you need to level up your character every single day, because there's going to be challenges. Life is going to challenge you. Life is going to throw shit at you, right? It's going to try to fuck with you, but you need to develop a strong character that can handle life, right? Develop a grounded masculine character that can handle the woman. When a woman shit tests you, you don't budge. You just look her in her, you look directly into her soul when she tries to shit test you. Oh, so how many girls did you talk to today? Why are you asking me that question? Why does it matter to you? How many guys did you approach today? That's none of your business. I'm just trying to have a good conversation with you. Why are you asking me how many girls you know what I mean? But that's the vibe though. Okay, that, you know, whatever comes to your mind, you just say it because you're not attached to the outcome. Even if she doesn't like what you say or whatever, your mindset is, who gives a fuck? Right? Like if she takes offense to what you say or whatever, if that's truly how you feel in the moment, that's what you wanted to say, then say it. And if you lose the girl, that's her loss. That's her loss, bro. That's the mindset. Kick these girls off the pedestal, bro. Right? Until they show you why you should bring her on the pedestal. Like when I get with a girl and I bring her into my rotation, or I get with the girl, I bring her up on a pedestal, but I'm up here. I'm on the pedestal and I bring her up with me because I'm like, okay, you're demonstrating that you can be a queen. So here, come up on the pedestal. But she doesn't start off higher than me. This is where guys fuck up. The girl is already up here when they approach her and they're down here. How the hell are you supposed to get somebody that's all the way up here? You're not going to get her because you're viewing her out of your league. You're setting yourself up for failure. You're not going to get her if you think she's out of your league, because you're supposed to lead her. You're supposed to be the masculine energy in a relationship. You're supposed to be her man. Her man can't be lower value than her, bruh. And even if he is lower value, he has to think he's higher value. See, that's the bad boy. The bad boy can be broke. He can have, to be living in his parents' home, but he still thinks he's a shit. You see what I'm saying? That's why he gets the girl, because he doesn't have the girl on the pedestal. It's how you see yourself, how you're thinking, how you feel about yourself. It's not the actual external what's going on, because the external can change. The external is a reflection of the internal, right? So what's going on the outside, that can change. You can manifest a new reality if you work on the internal. You work on your mindset. You start seeing yourself as high value. You start seeing yourself as a king, as an emperor, as a prince, as a knight. whatever powerful term works for you. Sexy beast. I use the term sexy beast because nobody says that shit, right? But why? Why is no guy like telling himself, I'm a sexy beast? What would that do to your mind? What would that do to you, the way you carry yourself, if you truly believed you were a sexy beast? Right? You ever seen a girl that was like sexy as fuck and she knew it? How did she carry herself? She would walk, you know what I mean? She'd walk a certain way and swing her hips and flip her hair because she believes she's hot. Like if she didn't believe she was hot, she'd probably still walk a little awkward, right? Your belief you can beat a guy that supposedly has all these things going for him, but if he's insecure and he's not grounded in his masculinity, and you show up and you demonstrate that you're more grounded than him and you're able to express yourself more authentically and you have a stronger character, she's gonna lose interest in that guy and start looking your way. This happened to me. That's how I know. I used to have a friend. Well, we're actually still friends. It's just that he moved. He went to right now he's in where is he? I think he's in Texas or something. But we used to live in Orlando, Florida, and we used to go out and approach women together. He used to be my wingman. But I was taller than him. I was better looking than him. I had a better archetype, better design. But he had more inner game than me. He was more confident than me. He was more grounded in his masculinity. He was able to express himself more authentically. So here's what happened one day. And this is what, shifted my mindset and allowed me to see that these external things that they told us is what get women is all bullshit. I remember we were at this place called Disney Springs. Okay, Disney Springs is like this place that has it has malls, it has like little things to do, it has ice cream spots, it has like little small rides, it has like a boat ride, it has restaurants. It's a great place to go just to vibe. There's a lot of people there, whatever. You could bring girls there, whatever. But we were just chilling, okay? And we were approaching girls or whatever. But out of nowhere, some girls come and approach me, okay? These two white girls, they're cute. They come and approach me, and they're like, hey, I thought you guys were pretty cute. We want to come and say hi. I promise you that's what they said, right? So they literally approached us, and they were direct. However, they approached me, meaning I must have been the best looking guy out of our friends. It was me, my friend, it was two other guys. Now they approached me, but at that time, this was when I was still kind of that shy, insecure guy, right? So I didn't really know how to handle that when they approached me, by the way. So they approached me, and I was kind of like, hey, what's up, guys, or whatever. And then my friend that I'm telling you about, now, I didn't describe him. Let me describe him. The friend that I'm telling you about, he was short, he was balding, he used to wear oversized clothes, like his pants were too baggy, like not when baggy clothes were in style, like this is maybe a few years ago. So this is when the slim fit, the fitted clothing was in style. But he used to wear baggy pants, baggy shirt, and he used to just not look good, man. Like, just being honest, right? But he had that inner game, okay? He had a strong mindset. He believed in himself. He was working on himself. He developed character. He was grounded in his masculinity. He had knowledge and wisdom, and he applied it. And so when these girls came up and they said, oh, I thought you were cute, whatever, he started to talk. He started to communicate. He's like, yeah, we're doing this, and this is what's happening. He, just vibing, basically. But he was confident in himself. I wasn't. I didn't know how to handle that tension. These girls were pretty cute, and I wasn't used to girls approaching me. So I turned into the shy guy. I started getting quiet. I wasn't saying anything. And he took over the conversation. But as I said, he was shorter than me. He was balding. He had these baggy clothes. He just wasn't the best looking guy in the world, like, at all, right? If I showed you me and showed you him, you would think there's no way this guy could ever outgame me or get girls more than me. But he did it in that situation. So he took over. He was leading the group. He led the girls. He's like, yo, let's go over here. And they're probably a little confused, like, why is he more confident than the tall, muscular black guy? You know what I mean? But I didn't have the confidence. I didn't have the inner game, bro. You can't fake that shit. I couldn't fake it, right? I just had to just let my boy do his thing, which was interesting to see, right? Because my looks and my height and all this stuff that I had going couldn't beat his inner game, his grounded masculinity, his ability to express himself, and his ability to lead. He was leading us around the place. Then he was like, yeah, let's go get something to eat. And then we vibed with them, and he ended up getting their numbers and setting up a date for the next day to hang out at Disney Springs. And I got nothing, right? I got nothing. And I gave him his props. I was like, man, that was good, man. Like, he was studying RSD, so he kind of had like little things to say. RSD is all about, just expressing yourself and just not giving a fuck and stuff like that. So he was on that vibe, which was better than what I was on. I had no confidence, bro. I was insecure. I was shy. I was quiet. But I was working on myself, so I still give myself props. But I still had that old identity. I didn't break free yet. And so he just took over, and he got their numbers, and they met up the next day. And he almost ended up, fucking them, right? The only reason he didn't end up, he brought them to his car, and they were smoking in the car, and then I guess they got a call from their parents that they had to leave or whatever, and that's what happened there. But obviously they were interested, right? It got to that point where he literally got their number, got them to the car, and almost ended up closing the deal. So basically the point I'm trying to make here is your inner game, man. Your character, your beingness, the way you carry yourself, the way you see yourself is more important than your external, how you look and what you say and what you do. It's who's saying it, who's doing it, how you feel about yourself and how you're thinking, right? You know, he demonstrated confidence to these women. That was the value he demonstrated. He demonstrated, look at me. I am short, I am balding, I'm not even in style right now, and I'm still the most confident guy in this group. Right? I can handle your shit test. They were shit testing him, he was handling it. You know, I can handle your feminine energy, I can lead, I won't break under pressure. You see what I'm saying? It's about your character, bruh. It's about how grounded in your masculinity are you? Can you handle life? Can you handle what if a girl comes up to you and approaches you and says, hey, sexy, can you handle that? That's a lot of energy. Can you handle that? The only way you can handle that is if you saw yourself as a king and a girl did that, you'd be like, in your head, you'd be like, of course, I know I'm sexy, of course. You just noticed? That you're not gonna say that, but that's the mentality, and she's gonna feel that energy. She's gonna feel you relaxed and grounded in your masculinity. And that's what I'm saying. That's what my boy was demonstrating. That's how he stole those girls. Those girls approached me. They told me I was cute. They thought I was attractive, and they shifted to him because he was more grounded. He was more masculine. He was more authentic. And he was able to lead and give them a great experience. They were visiting from I don't remember where they came from, but they were visiting. So they were looking to have fun. But I didn't have that character yet. I didn't have that beingness yet. I didn't know how to demonstrate high value besides, oh, let me just look tall and show my muscles. And that gets attention, right? I got their attention, but then I wasn't able to hold their attention. You see what I'm saying? And so that's the inner game. The inner game is what keeps them interested. You got to keep evolving as a man. You want to keep a girl interested in you, you keep evolving as a man. That's how you keep her interested in you. She's not going to cheat on you or start looking at other guys if you are so interesting, you're so captivating that she can't even turn around for 1 second, or else another girl will sweep you up. She's afraid she might lose you. That's what you want. You want her to be on her toes trying to keep up. Oh, I might lose him. I got to focus. I got to make sure I'm on point. You don't want to get complacent and just chill and relax, because then that's when she starts looking. Oh, I wonder what other guys are out there, because I already got him. All right? So look, if you're watching this and, you know what I mean, you feel like you got some work to do, right? You need to become more grounded in your masculinity. You need to be able to express yourself more authentically, and you want to be more of a leader, hit me up. I have a program. It's called the Sexy Beast Program. It's a 3-month program. It's designed to take you from where you are to a man that can attract high caliber women, attract and approach high caliber women. I'll show you. I went out and did the cold approach. I went out and approached thousands of women. I'll show you how to develop this skill, this quality, right? But how you get these women, because I can show you how to approach, but what really matters is this core confidence that is built through grounded masculinity, through authentic expression, through your ability to lead, and having a purpose as a man. Your purpose needs to be bigger than picking up women. You see what I'm saying? You have to have a big purpose, man. What is your purpose in life? You ever ask yourself that? Because women are attracted to a man on purpose, because when a man has a purpose, he's going to evolve through the pursuit of his purpose. Right? And if she gets on that ride, she get to ride get on the ride with him. She wants to have a higher quality of life. She wants to go somewhere in life. She wants to be a part of something meaningful. So you as a man, you have to have some meaning. You have to have some substance. There has to be something about you that's different than all these other guys. What is your unique gift? What is your purpose? You know? You want to have these core things that I talked about, because this is what a true man is. A true man's grounded in his masculinity. He's able to express himself authentically, and he leads, okay? And then now you got to add on the uniqueness. The uniqueness is, who are you? What are the qualities that make you special, that make you unique, that make you your own king of your kingdom, your own emperor, that make you a beast, that make you a boss, whatever the word is. Powerful word that you describe yourself as. Stop describing yourself as just, oh yeah, I'm just a guy that does this thing. No, bruh. Like, raise yourself up. Okay? See yourself as great. See yourself as excellent, amazing. Use these words to describe yourself. Say affirmations. Say affirmations each day. I am powerful. I am strong. I am great. I'm amazing. Say these things to yourself. You're going to change. You're going to change something in the universe. The universe is going to see, oh, something is changing with this guy. We need to change the condition. That you start with that. You start, putting your energy into the universe, letting the universe know what you're about. Okay? Letting the universe know this is what I am manifesting. This is what I'm creating. This is what I'm attracting. Okay? So if you're interested in the Sexy Beast program, you want to start attracting high caliber women, you want to handle your insecurities, you want to become the best version of yourself, hit me up. I'll give you the details. Thanks for watching. Peace.